Let's do an overview and an unboxing of the ZEV OZ9C. What's going on, guys? I hope all y'all are doing great. Let's get into it. So we're going to go over another overview of a gun. Don't worry, reviews are coming out, and I have been editing on my days off, so I do have another job. So this is a ZEV, the ZEV Technologies OZ9, and this is the C, the compact model, which is like a Glock 19. But is this a Glock? A lot of you guys might say it. If you do, go ahead and tell me. A lot of guys say this is a Glock clone, a Gucci Glock clone, or whatever. They copied Glock, but everything was done from ZEV. So let's get into the box. So getting into the box, this is pretty much what you get. If I can kind of show you this, guys. Okay, so you got your paperwork up here. You got your gun. There was 2 mags in here, but one is in the gun right now. You have their little sticker that I took off. The gun itself and everything else. So I'm going to sit this down and go through the paperwork. For any of you guys that have a ZEV, and you say, why do yours come with this? Guys, I do not know. If you have one, let me know in the comments. Have you got this? I know it's the Magpul DACA pouches. I don't know what it is. A Magpul pouch is actually really nice. That actually goes right up there. And I don't know if ZEV just ran out, if ZEV got cheap. No, I'm not bashing ZEV because they make great products. I've showed their stuff before. But yeah, I just got this little envelope. And everybody else I've been seeing is getting a Magpul, I believe it's a waterproof case. If not, still be nice for ammo or something. It is what it is. You don't buy a gun for the paperwork. So you got their literature, their brochure. A thank you from ZEV. Okay, so this, I have seen this. This is the 2-pound spring for your trigger. A lot of people have said, I don't know if they have upgraded now with the C or not, because these are newer than the regular OZ9s that first came out. But that's the 2-pound trigger. I might try it to see how it is for the review. I'll let you guys know. Does it have issues or not? So we might check that out. But right now I'm following the stock triggers in there. You got ZEV sticker. So here is their 3-pound string. I will probably end up using that one, to be honest. And then you have your optic plate cut, your mounting plate for whatever you're going to run. I will have an SRO on this, but you can also run an RMR and other models like that. And I'm glad it came with this because I was a little disappointed when I saw the stock factory front sight. You have your fiber optics right here, your fibers, red and green. And we will show you here in a little bit, the gun is blacked out on the front. I am a big fan of blacked out rears, but a blacked out front, that was a little weird picking up my sight picture. So moving on down, went through all the brochure. Then you have your welcome to the ZEV family for purchasing OZ9. And then that is everything else in the box. You got 2 mags and you got the pistol itself. So I'm going to get all this out of here and we will go over the gun, but also I do want to go over this case. Alright, so let's talk about this case real quick with Glocks, SIGs. I mean, SIGs are not bad. My Glocks, SIGs, CCs, whatever pistols I've been buying recently, the last couple of years or whatever, they come with not the best cases. I mean, Glock, you're not paying for cases. Like I said, you're not paying for the Magpul pouch or the literature, but cases do matter. I remember when I bought my Scar 17, that came in a cardboard box. What else came in it? The MPX cardboard box. I mean, APC-9, you saw that was a nice hard case, everything else. What's over there? Yeah, SIGs did not come and stuff, but this case from ZEV, and I did just see, oh, made in the USA. I could have sworn it said China at first, but this is made in the USA, the gun. I thought the case was not. So this case, though, I mean, that is, not going to lie, I don't throw my cases away, but I usually just sit them on the side or in a corner, box them up in my safe with nothing in them. But I'm not going to lie, this is a nice case. Whether I want to use it for a gun, guys, I'm weird. If I find like cases, bags, little pouches, whatever, I use them for different purposes. But this is, you can see you could fly with this. It does have 2 spots here, right here for a lock, but nice red case, sticks out, nice on a display when I get my gun room stuff and everything else. So good props to ZEV on actually giving you a nice case and caring about the customers and not just kind of giving them a piece of shit black plastic box. ZEV did pretty good with this. And then you get 2. It is not a bad thing. A lot of you guys probably think I'm bashing ZEV right now. It's everything else, but I'm not. You get 2 Magpul mags. Guys, if you've never used Magpul mags, I actually run these a lot now. I still have my Glock mags, plenty of them. They will work in that as well too. But I have placed an order a couple months ago for 10-15 rounds, and I just placed an order yesterday for 10-17 rounds, because that gun will be a little bit different here soon. But yeah, Magpul mags, they're actually really good, and I love running these at the range. Hell, I even carry these mags in my my MR920. I mean, it's so I rely on Magpul mags. They are good. No, I'm not sponsored or anything or affiliated with Magpul, but they work. Their AR mags have always worked, and so their pistol mags. I do wish ZEV would have thrown in maybe a third one. That would have been nice, but these are really not that bad in price. So let's go over the ZEV OZ9C, because I've been ranting a lot. We are clear. Yes, you will see what the hell that is here in a little bit. This is why I wanted this version. So we are clear for all you safety nuts out there. So I have not shot this yet. I've only had this now for 4 days, 3 days. I've not got to mess with it. I've been busy at work. So this is really my first time actually getting out and enjoying that. And I wanted to be that in front of a camera, show you guys my reaction. This thing is clean. I'm not going to lie. This is clean. This is pretty much, I mean, it is equivalent to the size of a Glock 19. The C model when ZEV first came out, I was trying to find one, couldn't. I remember they had a little bit of problems when they first came out, but I was just going to buy the regular OZ9 when it came out. But this is the OZ9C for compact, and this is the ported model. Just a lot back. So this is the ported model, as you can see here at the barrel, all the holes in it. This is the ported model. I have seen pros and cons of these. A lot of people say they are snappy. A lot of people say the gas, whatever the case may be. When I actually do my review, I'll let you know how this shoots compared to everything else. But, so, I'm not going to break this down, because YouTube will slap my wrist and spank my behind for that. So I'm not going to do that. But the way the ZEV is, kind of like the SIGs and stuff, the actual firearm part, I'm not going to take this off. This is a part of the actual firearm part itself. This frame is not. It's kind of like the P80 stuff. So I actually ordered it was the X model. So this is basically going to be the size of my Glock 19X in gray. And then I put my SR on there. I will carry this quite a bit, and I'll run it like this. But when I'm not carrying it, if I'm just out plinking around the range, whatever I'm doing, or say if I do want to get a little frisky and carry a big gun on me, I will run the full size. But like I said, the 19X, this is kind of be the same size when I get the OZ9X frame. I did it in gray. Didn't know how that would look with the damn gold barrel, but I think it's going to look pretty dope. So I'm not too worried about it. But going back, so this rail, this Picatinny rail, is not part of the actual frame. So I will turn the camera off, take it away, whatever, and I'll actually show you how it is. I'm not going to do a strip in front of field strip or whatever in front of YouTube, because like I said, they are anal about that. Before I do that though, let's go over the slide. Like, this thing is sexy. Yes, I was pointing at the camera. No, I'm filming myself, so all you gun freaks out there, calm down. Got the optic plate, that is actually really slick. I said I will run an SRO. Will I carry with an SRO? Probably not. I'm trying to get used to irons. But, so the actual frame, that is actually, I did not think that was going to be that rough. But it actually has a really good grip to it. I really thought that was going to be kind of loose. I know other guns are really loose. Like the Scotto has a good grip and stipple to it, but it's not that aggressive. And if it's raining, if you're sweating, if you get hit in a limb or whatever, and you got blood on your hands, whatever, it's going to be hard to grip a gun. So that grip is nice. God. Let's go over this. Chill out. It is unloaded. If you guys can see that, I'm pointing at my hand, so it is what it is. You can see that it has a blacked out, come on, front sight. You can see that. There's no fiber in there right now. I do not know why. I do like the blacked out rears, but the front, I don't know why they did that. I have shot one other gun that was like that. Not a fan of it, and I changed it out, so one of the fibers, probably a red, will go in there. So let's talk about what the actual gun is and why it's kind of like SIG and what makes the OZ9 different than, say, your normal Glocks. But it is a little bit like the SIG, the new SIGs out there. So that's it. There's the frame. I do not have a punch right now. It is all upstairs, and or a bullet or anything. I have a 5.56 bullet I used to do this with. But, so this rail, you can see, no, I did not take this apart, YouTube, on camera. So this, along with all the internals right here, that is the firearm what is registered. You can see a pin right there. You pop this pin out, pull this, and everything lifts up. The trigger group, all the internals, everything lifts up, and then you are left literally, you can see where it ends here with just the frame. And these frames are like $60 on ZEV's website. That's why I got a gray one. I was going to do black, then I'm on the stock. I was like, oh, let's throw a little bit of other color into it. I don't have a gray pistol yet, so why not get gray? But, and what's nice about the rail on here, so polymer, and then you got actually metal. So this does bring the gun down. I have seen videos on here on YouTube, bring the gun down to help with recoil. Instead of being kind of just equal, bottomed out, whatever, that up there will kind of pull it down so you're not pulling up every time you're shooting. You start shooting a little bit faster. That will help with recoil. So, the ZEV OZ9. Let's see this what all the hype is. This gun has been out for a little bit now, but the C is a little bit newer. And the ported version, I have not seen many reviews out here on YouTube. So guys, if you are looking for a ported one, hopefully this will help you. But what is the reason behind me getting the OZ9? I've wanted, like I said, when the original one came out, the full size, I always wanted it then. They had like the gold barrel, the black, all that stuff, all blacked out. I do like the gold. I have so much black. I like all black everything, multicam black, whatever. But reason behind getting this, for one, it's a new gun. I got a bunch of guns on my list that I'll budget for, save up for, do whatever. No, I do not sell my guns like I used to. I've had so many guns I've sold and regretted. Is it a bad thing? No, but just with me, I've regretted literally 90% of every single one I've sold. So, OZ9, I've been wanting one, but a lot of you guys have asked, how does this compare? I'm in the market for either the OZ9 or the Shadow Systems MR920. I've already made a video about this, and this gun is hype. This pistol is hype. I love this gun. I've not seen any bad reviews out here on YouTube. This is right now, I can't say that was my favorite pistol, but I've not shot the OZ9 yet. But right now, this pistols I shoot, this one, and then probably my Combat Master, my 34 Combat Master, the best one I shoot. So, people wanted me to basically do a review on the MR920 Elite and the ZEV OZ9. We will do a review on that, but I still am going to do the actual only review of this by itself without this, and then say months later after this comes out, guys, I do not like doing reviews until I get at least 1,000 rounds out. And right now, why I'm making more overviews is because I have been shooting little by little instead of going shooting twice a week like I used to do before the ammo scare. It's kind of hard to shoot 1,000 rounds and say I don't want to go out there on one day and just blow 1,000 rounds. Nothing wrong with that. I just do my 1,000 rounds now. It takes me about a month to get through a gun for a review. The MCX is done. The Radian Model 1 is done. I think that's it right now. That's only 2. Oh, and I have another gun, the APC-9, which is not at 1,000 yet. It is only about 250, 300. So that is not going to come out probably last, but, and then after this, so this will be last. This might be a couple months. I don't know. I did get some more ammo for a decent price, so we will see. Like I said, y'all wanted to see a review on those. What do I like the look of better right now? We'll save that. But like I said, we will do a comparison on those 2 guns, the M920 and the OZ9. Because guys, I know a lot of you, and I was the same way, have looked around for videos on a review or comparison, and the M920 has done pretty good, and I appreciate all your guys' comments, your likes, everybody that has subscribed to me recently. I appreciate it. We are slowly growing, and it's only a matter of time that this channel will take off, and we will have a lot of cool stuff out here on the channel, and we'll get you guys more involved with a lot of stuff with giveaways coming up. Like I said, OZ9. What are my first thoughts on it? My first initial impressions without shooting it? It's nice. It is very nice. I don't have any really complaints on it. The only thing that I will say negative right now that I noticed right when I got it, I did not want the C version just because it looks small. It felt small. It feels smaller in my hand with the ZEV magwell on it. This does feel small, like my actual grip. I have to really hug that grip where my pinky is. I don't know, I could take the magwell off and it would probably be fine, but I like the look of the magwell. It stick out. I'm gonna have to get over it. I don't know. I don't know if my X version, the OZ9C, whatever it is, came with a magwell. If it didn't, I might throw that on there and not run a magwell. It's got a little magwell on it right now. But like I said, it just felt small. That is the only complaint I have right now without shooting it. It does feel, I don't know, it feels almost like I'm shooting. I don't want to say this is a bad thing, so you ZEV fans out there don't freak out. I feel like I'm shooting my 365 right now with the not with the 10 round mag, not the flush one, but with the pinky, the finger extension right there. That's just a little bit. I feel like I'm almost gripping that right now, and that is not a bad thing. I got used to that, but a little beefier, yes, being a double stack instead of a single double, whatever you want to call the 365. So that only complaint right now. Everything else right now, this gun is gorgeous. I cannot wait to run this, test it out. We'll see if it has any issues. A couple guys have said the first 300 rounds really threw them off with the OZ9 due to breaking it in. They said they had a couple jams as far as everything else. So they said the first 300 rounds, I've seen some people on YouTube and people at the gun store and some buddies said the first 300 rounds kind of had some problems. I don't know if that's with the C version. I don't know if that was just when the ZEV first came out with OZ9. I'm not sure, but I said when we will review this, you will hear all the bells and whistles, the pros and cons, everything else on the ZEV OZ9C. So guys, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Guys, if you can, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed to me already, and also hit that bell notification down below to be notified when I upload videos. I post weekly out here. Got a little behind the last couple weeks just due to editing and didn't have the time, and I got sick. So yeah, I keep getting sick for some reason. I don't know what's going on. And no, I didn't have COVID. I got tested. But post videos weekly. So after that one, I think the the MCX and Radian will be coming out one week, and then the other one will come out the next week, and so on. I have my vlogs. I'm going to start filming twice a week, or posting twice a week of an actual review, an overview, topic, and then also I'm going to do a vlog on, say, showing you guys kind of what I do daily, going to gun stores, how I look for stuff, how I budget for stuff, different topics. We're going to try to get that in there. Hopefully, I like to do videos on Mondays and Fridays. I don't know if gear reviews and gun reviews will be on Mondays or Fridays. I don't know, but we are working on that. I have a lot of stuff right now on my camera, on my phone, on everything. I write down a book while I'm filming and everything. So guys, all my videos are coming up for you. I got a lot of cool stuff, so stay tuned for that. If you want to help support this channel just a little bit, but you don't have to, I'll leave a link down to my Patreon account below. I'm slowly figuring out how to do Patreon and do certain things for certain people on here that start subscribing me on Patreon. And also leave a link to my Instagram account down below, because Instagram saw that OZ9 first and all my other guns first before YouTube actually sees them. And I'm very active on Instagram, replying to direct messages. YouTube might take me a couple hours to a day, maybe 2, depending on how many I get and how busy I am with work. But guys, I appreciate all you guys in the support, and as always, y'all have a good one.